Hello my angels, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to sunny, glorious London. Well, we have arrived in London for quite possibly one of the most exciting weeks of the entire year. It is finally the Royal Horticultural Society's Chelsea Flower Show and I cannot wait. So today is day one, it's actually press day. So me, Anna and Ellen have arrived extremely bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to actually shoot Chelsea in bloom. I feel like you guys are probably bored of me talking about Chelsea Flower Show already, but we are going to be shooting both Chelsea in bloom and of course Chelsea Flower Show. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of some of these beautiful displays here in Chelsea, and then we'll be trotting down the road to go into the one, the only RHS Chelsea Flower Show. So let's go. Just come to Duke of York Square and look at this. It's all sort of like a Willy Wonka designed, and you've got the golden tickets. Look at this pampas. It is absolutely amazing, bright and colourful. I'm just not quite sure how this doesn't make you beam from ear to ear. Absolutely love seeing a Defender in London. Munton's traditional plant supporters, love that. And here we go. So the Chelsea Flower Show is actually held at the Royal Hospital in Chelsea. It's the most beautiful building, and this is actually where the Global Champions Tour is now. It used to be over at the barracks, but now it's here. Stunning. Here we go, just picked up my pass and walking in. Gosh, it is so lovely to be back and already seen so many people I know in the queue, which is just gorgeous. Gosh, so much happening. Oh my gosh, look at these gardens. Let's go and explore. This is the Newt stand, which is the official cider of RHS Chelsea Flower Show. Gosh, I love their display. Look at this, they've got all of the apples from the Newt down in Somerset. So this is a fine cider made with precise winemaking techniques with a sweet dessert apple. This fine and fresh, elegant cider is slowly cold fermented. And it sounds mouth-watering. Pear and melon. Oh gosh, this looks absolutely incredible. Gosh, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So they've got almost a water feature with the tree and those gorgeous copper leaves. And I don't know about you, but there's something about water that is just so relaxing. And even down to the tiniest little water lily. By the looks of it, you can have any size. Gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is really taking me back. Just popping into Hartley Botanic. I mean, the creme de la creme, the Rolls Royce of greenhouses. I mean, it's like a palace, isn't it? We're actually in the market for a new greenhouse. It's something that we are actually missing at home. And isn't this just beautiful? You could almost make it your very own dining room. We could have plants one side, and fruits and vegetables and seedlings one side, and then have a gorgeous table with a stunning tablescape the other. Look at that. This is amazing. They've got an easel setup design. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This show is just remarkable. I'm just going round garden by garden. So let's go and take a little look at this. This is the Bridgerton garden. Look at this. This looks incredible. I think you'll recognize this person. Literally the star of the show when it comes to Bridgerton. Gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. Lady Bridgerton herself. Just gorgeous. So I said I was in the market for a greenhouse, and we have got the queen of greenhouses here.
This greenhouse comes with microgreens.
Oh, I think it's a bargain.
I do
Absolute bargain. Look at this.
Well, I don't know what kind they are, but
We're
we
great,
are
thank
just
you,
admiring your
thank you.
microgreen collection. What is your favourite breakfast? You do a fabulous omelette, don't you?
A fabulous omelette or avo on toast.
I'm glad you said that, because avo on toast with microgreens, these contain 40 times the nutrient as the full-size plant.
You're joking.
Because it's all the power in one teeny weeny.
That's incredible.
So even if you don't have a big garden, just put a little pot on your kitchen table. Yeah.
That's incredible. Gosh, she's teaching me so many different things, and I'm so desperate to have a greenhouse, but I'm nervous because I must admit I'm a bit of a bad plant mother.
You won't be.
And you are so incredible at this. I mean, look at this little setup here.
Darling, if you can be a sausage dog
sweet.
mother, you can be a plant mother.
Well, that's hopefully true. I keep those little sausages alive. Josie, can you please talk me through this bag? Oh my goodness, I'm having a lemon obsession at the moment.
Oh my gosh, it's brilliant.
Aquazzura.
I just think Aquazzura do such fun bits. You can get shoes with mini versions of these on too.
Oh my goodness, you always have gorgeous Aquazzura feet, but that's because you have such gorgeous feet as well. Little dainty pixie feet. Can you talk me through the outfit as well? Beautiful hat.
Instagram algorithm has got me down, because every advert that they deliver to me, I'm like, buy now, buy now.
Buy now, add to back, add to back.
Literally, it's a business expense, not Pampalone, which I think is, well, I would guess it's a French brand, but I think it may be English, I don't know. Didn't actually research, but
Love the tiered hem, that's absolutely beautiful.
gorgeous. Very old Valentino rock studs. No, not mango, Arquette.
Arquette and the Aquazzura bag. This is the Chelsea Flower Show outfit of absolute dreams.
I nearly wore a dress with vegetables on it, but it was just too many layers, and it's
Bit hot. No, it's very hot. I mean, we are so blessed with the weather today, and also there's not that many people, but we are literally going from one greenhouse to another, and with your help and the queen of gardens herself, hopefully we're going to be able to pin down a greenhouse. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these Chelsea pensioners and the beautiful outfits. This is literally the dream. It's a little woodland garden with a beautiful pond, stunning straw, and look at that waterfall. Gosh, that's absolutely beautiful. Look at that beautiful garden. Gosh, it's stunning. And they've got a natural pizza oven, and they are making fresh bread. This is stunning. So this is what is called the sanctuary garden. So as you can see, they have got umbrellas, and basically what they wanted to do is, with 5 million homes being flooded this year alone from the unbelievable heavy rainfall, they wanted to be able to showcase how your gardens can be designed to cope with heavy rainfall. They've got these incredible troughs filling with water. It cascades down into the pond. The umbrellas are doing a fantastic job. The sun is shining and the ladies are dry. And it really is incredible to see that these florals are surviving in such a wet environment. Gosh, this is absolutely incredible. So this is the Boodles National Gallery garden, and look at this. So they've got these incredible sculptures and very, very artistic features. Oh my goodness, I think I may have found my favorite garden yet. It's whimsical, it's wild. Look at the foxgloves, the incredible cow parsley. Gosh, this is absolutely stunning. So this exquisite garden has been designed by Tom Stewart Smith, and it really is just magical. As you can see, lots of interviews going on with lots of familiar faces, but this is truly magical. This is the incredible team at Italian Terrace. You guys will recognize these pots. This is what we have both at home in the UK and also in Mallorca. Hi! Just take a little glimpse of these pots. If you are looking for beautiful terracotta pots that are the most beautiful quality, they're timeless, they're classics, and also they are practical. You can have these beautiful ones with little crests. They are just stunning, and you will of course recognize so many of these beauties. So if ever you've been wondering where our pots are from at home, then this is where they come from. This is another stunning glass house, greenhouse company called Alitex, and as you can see, the structure is beautiful. I love that really pastel-y, greasy green that they've used. That is absolutely beautiful, and how they've incorporated the red brick and the beautiful stone on the floor. It's rustic, and you can also have a little bit of a dining room, which I just love. Tomatoes growing at the back. Gosh, this is stunning. Also love this little piggy out the front here. Isn't he sweet? Well, I cannot wait to bring Mummy and Mark around all of these gorgeous show gardens, greenhouses, sculptures, planting. I'm getting so many ideas for home and in Mallorca. Look at this vegetable patch. Gosh, that is outstanding. Look at this. So these are the most beautiful wooden James Durrant Smith sculptures. And look at this, a fire-breathing dragon, and look at the smoke coming out of his nose. He's got a ball and the water dropping off of it, even down to the incredible claws. The detail is just remarkable. Of course, the horse will always be my favourite. It is just beautiful. And then we've got a gorgeous show jumper here. Look at the detail on this beautiful owl. How they've carved that is just stunning. And I love how he's just taking off from a little bath and the water trickling down. I've just come across this beautiful garden here, and it is Judi Dench. Gosh, this is absolutely incredible, having an amazing interview. Oh gosh, this is honestly like a dream. A dream. What a beautiful garden, the most incredible woman. I think she's even more beautiful in real life. Oh, what a day. So this is what is called the Terrace at Higgins Trust Bridge to the 2030 garden. And basically the whole point of this garden is that it recalls the iconic monolith campaign of the 1980s. The tombstone, once representing death and fear, becomes the crossing to a secluded terrace, which is just at the top there, in which to enjoy a hopeful future, inspired by a rejuvenated quarry, and that is the quarry at the bottom where you see the stone. And resilient planting echoes the reconciliation of plants in the Welsh slate mines. Absolutely outstanding how that Welsh slate at the bottom is just so beautiful. When both it's wet and dry, you've got those gorgeous florals planted around, and how they've then used it to, like as they say, a hopeful future by 2030. So once something that was all about death and fear and scary is something that is now the pathway to light, future and greatness. That really is incredible. Coming to explore the shopping village that they have here. It's always one of my favourite places. They just display the most gorgeous things, from literally everything from candles to clothing to dogwear to linen. Gosh, it really is just stunning. And then you can actually buy the most beautiful artwork here as well. So we will have a little bit of a mooch. Also lots of gardening places. So you can buy lots of different seeds, plants, tools, so much equipment. I really do wish that I had slightly greener fingers. They've also got the Molo stand here, so let's go and find that. This is the beautiful Molo stand, so the stunning blazers, you'll recognise them, and my mother also wears their beautiful pieces. It's just stunning. So they are based in Tetbury in the Cotswolds. Look at these florals. Are they not just magnificent? Oh, stunning. Just coming to have a little look at the Really Wild stand. As you guys know, huge fan of the brand, and lots of gorgeous spring, summer clothes. Gosh, you know me, I love a houndstooth, but look at that dark egg blue. Isn't that stunning? Absolute stunning. I actually give you guys a little glimpse of the outfit of the day. I'm carrying around my big bag with me because I've got the camera and the gimbal, but I'm wearing a beautiful Zimmermann dress, little Uterique shoes because flat is rather important when you are walking around and on your metal all day, and a gorgeous Pieter Costello silk little jacket over my shoulders. But let's continue exploring. Gosh, look at these colours. They are stunning. This is the incredible David Harber stand. I brought you here last year and we actually spoke to David Harber himself, which hopefully we will be able to. I see him on the stand, but let's just have a little look at these beautiful sculptures. Look at this copper cast iron. I think we'd say it's copper, wouldn't you? It's just beautiful. And the stunning underplanting, the hedging. So I'm just on David Harber's stand, and Dame Judi Dench is literally just at the end of the stand, and I think is going to come in here to come and have a chat with David herself. So I think, you know, Dame Judi Dench is allowed to go first. But isn't this beautiful? What a day. Oh my goodness, I just met Dame Judi Dench. Oh my gosh, I actually can't. I'm like screaming inside. Obviously could not bring out you guys. You know, just be like, hey Dame Judi, would you mind saying hi to my YouTube subscribers? Sorry guys. Oh my god, literally life made. I've just popped into the marquees to come and have a little look at the florals. Look at these. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is literally my dream. Oh my goodness. This is just beautiful. Look at the rich purples into the pastel, pale pink. They are called an apricot group. Then you've got the Camelot cream. And then that is Abiflora, Violetta, Dalmatian Peach is beautiful. Gosh, I never knew that there were so many different variations. So this is what is called the Botanical Nursery and Gardens. And so basically they have all of the different florals in here. This is absolutely beautiful, very bright and vibrant. Now I am on the search for the David Austin Rose Garden. Lots of different roses. But I just think David Austin, there is nothing better. I think I see it. Look at this beautiful clematis garden. We actually have quite a lot of clematis in our garden at home, but these are outstanding. Look at how huge they are. And again, it's just so lovely to see different variations and to see how they've planted it up, and also the different heights. Oh, look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? And it's so nice to come today because it is so much quieter. Tomorrow I'm coming up with my entire family. Yes, you'll be delighted to hear that Mummy is going to be on the YouTube channel tomorrow. It is Mark's official birthday tomorrow, so we will be coming up and having the full day here at Chelsea Flower Show. I'm nattering away. I might as well turn the camera around and talk to you this way. So as I said, we will be coming up to Chelsea Flower Show tomorrow. We'll be having a full day here as a family, and then we are heading to La Familia tomorrow night for Mark's birthday dinner. It's one of our family traditions always to come here on Members Day. We bring our own little picnic and we head over to Garden Art, which is Travis's incredible stand here. If you like garden statuary and the most beautiful antique pieces and troughs and all of those incredibly beautiful antique pieces that you see around our garden, 9 times out of 10 they've come from garden art. So we tend to go there and have our smoked summer sandwiches and glass of champagne, well, probably a bottle of champagne, knowing Mummy and I, and then have a mooch around the gardens and fall in love with so many different pieces. Also get to meet some, oh my gosh, there's a bumblebee on my camera. There we go. But isn't this just amazing? I feel like today it's really great because I'm actually able to really show things to you and speak to you. I've just seen it. I told you there's nothing like David Austin, and I think this backs me up. Wait until you see this. Have you ever seen something quite so beautiful? So this is the stunning David Austin garden here at Chelsea Flower Show, and the nicest thing about David Austin is that they have so many different types of roses. As you can see, so many different colours, and they all have the most beautiful name, and you won't believe it. He actually grows a rose called Leonora, and those are all of the roses that you guys would have been able to see at Mark and my wedding, which is just so special. This is just beautiful. So this is the brand new Emma Bridgewater David Austin English Shrub Rose, and look at her, she's absolutely exquisite. The detail on these roses are absolutely sublime. I think we might have to introduce a new rose into the garden. That little pale yellow on the inside, the incredible petals. There are just rows and rows of delicate pale pink petals. That is the absolute dream. So this is what they call mid-pink, and the fragrance is a light medium tea. Just amazing. As you know, peonies are the way to my heart, and look at the size of these spectacular peonies. Oh my goodness gracious me, they are outstanding. Look at all the different colour variations. So this is the Sarah Bernhardt. It's beautiful. Again, the pale yellow with the pale pink centres. Oh, that's called top brass, and the edges are the ever so slight pale pink. Then you've got the Madame Claude Tain, which looks just phenomenal. The way that these blooms have just exploded. They're delicate, yet they have such a royal feeling to them. Oh my goodness me, this is absolutely breathtaking. Family and thank you, likewise. Who am I wearing? I'm wearing a beautiful cinnamon dress from my Teresa, and then actually U2 shoes. Sadly, they've gone bust, which is really sad. But anyway, so the dress is cinnamon. I've got some gorgeous tip-on fine jewellery pieces of the earrings and the ring, which is very beautiful. Stunning. And I just thought I'd bring out a little bit of floral print for the best flower show, quite honestly, I personally think, in the world.
And we're standing next to some amazing peonies.
I think we're perfect here. We're stood right next to Blush Queen.
And so, have you had a reach around? Have you got any favourite spots? Anything you've loved as you've been walking around?
I've had a little look around. I think the David Harber stand with the sculptures is outstanding. I'm finding it quite hard to pick a favourite in terms of gardens. I think I'm gonna go with the crowd, and I'm actually going to go with Bridgerton Garden. It might actually be, I feel like I'm the only one that's saying the Bridgerton Garden, but honestly, just to see the talent here and the way that they've, regenerated, what's the word?
Regenerated.
That's it, regenerated the soil, all talking about insects, talking about the garden in terms of the floods, how to sort of build your garden and design your garden around maybe actually water. It's just amazing to be able to see all of the different designs and the ideas and the incredible flowers.
Away from the flowers, famous people.
My absolute hero, and she offered me a bit of her croissant, Dame Judi Dench.
Oh my god!
Life made.
How did she come to be offering you a croissant?
I know, mind blown. So basically I was speaking to David Harber, interviewing him for my YouTube channel.
Check it out.
Leonora's me. And she, obviously very, very great friends with David Harber, and sat down and she had a little box of goodies and she asked for them.
And did you?
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. I was sort of like, I was stuttering, and yeah, but just incredible. And I've seen so many people.
So many famouses. So
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, they are, and it's amazing. The more you look, the more they sort of come out of the woodwork.
It was lovely to see you.
See you too, darling.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
I'm here with this absolute gorgeous beauty. Everybody, this is Daisy.
Hello.
And Daisy and I met actually at the races of all places. But this is quite possibly the most beautiful gardener inside and out you will ever see. Can you talk us through your world? She's gone from not really a gardener at all to then having slightly green fingers to full-blown this morning presenter, gardening, and her name's Daisy. For goodness sake,
perfect.
it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
So tell me, how did it come about? Where did the passion for gardening come from?
It came about from, so I lived in London when I finished uni and never had any green fingers at all. Then when I moved back to the Cotswolds, I bought a house, so very lucky to do that. And yeah, and just got well into gardening. So then I started an Instagram, which took off completely unexpectedly, to be honest. And then
incredible. I will leave all of the details in the description box down below. And also, I've not seen you in person. Your book.
Shall I get it? I've got it with me.
Oh my goodness, get it.
Do you want to see it?
I want to see it.
An exclusive.
An exclusive, right, she's off, she's getting the book. So Daisy has brought out her very own book, and during lockdown, I feel like that's when you went viral in lockdown, didn't you?
No one's seen it. This is like the
This
first.
is literally it. You guys are getting the sneak peek, the scoop, the exclusive. Start growing
here she
Daisy
is.
Payne, a year of joyful gardening for absolute beginners.
My
Well, I'll be
little
taking this
project.
home.
Yes. So it's full of, so if you've never done gardening before, which I hadn't until recently, so yeah, it all started on Instagram, it all started with a vegetable patch, and now I'm full blown gardener
Extravaganza.
and this exists.
Amazing.
Out on the 6th, you can pre-order it.
I will leave the link in the description box down below, and also now you're huge. I mean, you're now on This Morning.
Yes.
This is
mad.
huge.
I sometimes, sort of when I'm waking up in the morning and I'm doing a live, I always think, how am I doing this? But there you go, share your passion, and you never know who might be watching and looking.
100%.
And
You guys have probably all seen
we go.
Daisy before, and I'm banging on about this, but she's my friend, and it's so gorgeous to see you.
We've been celeb spotting. There's a lot around.
I told everybody about the croissant situation with Judi Dench.
Yeah, it's
this
a
is
great
like
sitch.
life moment, life made.
Yeah, there's
so
just-
who else? Who else has
Well,
been
you've
your...
got Jermaine, Genus and Alex
Yeah, I
from
know.
the One Show are just there.
Turn around. Let's all zoom in on him. He looks very dishy today, I must admit.
Yeah, always does.
He's always very dishy.
Everywhere you look, there are
Different people. Having a little look at the beautiful Boodles stand. I couldn't come here and not have a little look at the diamonds of Absolute Dreams. Oh my gosh, this is stunning. So you just saw me shoot the beach collection out in Mallorca, but look at these beautiful bracelets, the rings. I definitely think that my favourite collection that they've done is the Boodles, but here we have some of the pieces from the beach collection. They are also getting into some beautiful coloured stones, so sapphires, Madagascan. They're just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So I've just popped into Boodles to come and see my Boodles family, and I've just popped on the most breathtaking collier. So this is called the Perspective from the National Gallery collection. Just the way that they have cut the diamonds and the way that it's placed on my neck. This is just incredible. The craftsmanship is genuinely astonishing. I've also got the beautiful matching ring on, and then of course the matching bracelet. I am literally living my dream. God, stunning, absolutely stunning. I mean, it doesn't get better than Boodles, quite honestly. Oh, what I'd do to trot home in this. I think Marcus would be very unhappy. He would be sweating. Anyway, he is coming tomorrow, so I think I'm going to have to bring him in here and show him this. But this is just outstanding. So I am here with the one and only David Harber. We're here at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show, and I am on your stand in your garden, and this is just phenomenal, David. Would you be able to, one, tell us a little bit about you first, and the background, the inspiration, and really the way that you've come to who you are today?
The backstory.
Yes.
Well, I mean, very sweet that you initially just said that stand our garden. Funnily enough, it is a trade stand, but we always trade a garden. And in this instance, it's Jamie Langham, who of Oxford Garden designed it. We always try to pick somebody who's going to bring a bit of a fresh feel to it.
Yes.
But it is a shop front, so it's a delicate balance between wanting to create a garden that will win a prize.
Yes.
Not like the show gardens with their enormous budgets, but it's still judged very, very strictly. So and it's a lovely mixture of showing off the sculptures.
Beautiful, and how you've underplanted it so smart, because essentially you feel like you're in the wild here, and you've got such beautiful florals, and yet the sculptures are still they're standing out.
Yeah, like, when you say you planted nicely, I know nothing about plants other than not to.
You and me both.
Not to
you
mow
and me
them.
both.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, but I visit incredible gardens all over
Yes.
the world, which is exciting because we're installing or delivering sculptures.
Yes, and you wanted to bring an essence of that here.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're also, because we've been here 30 years for Chelsea, and we're on Main Avenue.
Huge congratulations,
Yeah.
that's huge.
It's,
showing your age. Then.
Showing my
Oh,
age.
goodness.
We were the first ever trade stand on Main Avenue. And for anyone who doesn't know what Main Avenue is, if it was Monopoly, it would be Mayfair.
Oh, I love that. It certainly is. It certainly is.
I mean, now that all our friends are here, we see them once a year. It's a great opportunity.
all come back together.
There'll be quite a lot of get-togethers in the evenings.
Oh, I love that. That's amazing. So would you be able to just talk us through and walk us through this magnificent garden and show us a few of your new pieces?
I think we probably
have
need
to start
we'll
here.
start here. There's
This
a very interesting story in that 30 odd years ago, having finished my previous career, which was running a travelling theatre around Europe on a boat, I then decided to start making Sundays. A natural progression, I think. And this is a tribute to the one that I made 30 years ago and managed to sell, which fired my imagination and my bank balance.
This is just
so
incredible.
the lovely actor Jeremy Irons bought the first one I ever made, and that was it. You were
away.
And
this is what you're really known for, isn't it?
This is what I made my reputation on.
Okay.
I like to think we've evolved and we've got more variation now than. I mean, I'm still obsessed with time, craftsmanship of making these scientific instruments, and the magic that they convey. They're oracles. It's the voice of the heavens.
And you were actually telling me I was so lucky, and you guys were very lucky, that actually I was able to speak to you this time last year at the Chelsea Flower Show when we walked around the garden, and my godmother Fee was filming everything but us speaking about the beautiful sculptures. But what are the sort of real details? I think that's what people they get to see this incredible piece of art, but actually when you really look at it, it's all engraved and it's got all of these beautiful sayings, taking pleasure in the passion of time.
Yeah.
I mean, where do you think of these beautiful things?
Oh, it's at the end of a bottle of wine. I'm joking.
I love that. You're honest. I love that.
Because these things they're kind of metaphysical. They're meant to be explaining a bigger picture.
Yes.
So you can't have something trite on there. You've got to have something that's got a bit more emotional substance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, this concept of this armillary sphere was devised by the Greek philosopher astronomer Ptolemy, 250 AD. At the time, it would have been an incredibly powerful scientific.
Yeah.
So we've just evolved that and embellished it. And I mean, things like that we have, once we know where a piece is going.
D&D building,
in New York, 383
nautical miles.
That's
so
in that
cool,
direction.
David.
So we have a showroom there, which is why.
That's amazing.
I did some. Yeah, well, we did one. My wife and I did one, and it was Sophie and I. And it was where we met, where we got engaged, where we got married, and where we've lived.
Special, and I think that's actually something that people don't really get to hear much of. You know, these types of things are, you know, you can do it for wedding anniversary,
Absolutely.
75th birthday, 60th birthday. You know, your actual wedding gift. It would be so special.
There's some very lovely
You could
examples.
have little engravings of each then big
Well,
moment
I
throughout
did-
your life.
I did one, and it was. I'm going to tear up. I always tear up when I tell the story. It was for a gentleman. It was commissioned for Peter on the occasion of his 70th birthday and it was his wife, then it was from his children, and then his grandchildren, and then it said, to whom he has given both roots and wings.
Oh.
And you're going to go, and he burst into tears, and I burst into tears, because it's like,
it's so emotional.
you, roots being your solid,
Yeah,
go
he's
out in the
given
world.
everybody. You're actually giving me goosebumps.
I've got goosebumps.
I know.
Look at it.
Look at us.
But it's a very powerful thing, and it's the sentiment's lovely. But then he just loved the fact that this was going to be there forever, telling this lovely
generation
story.
after generation
Yeah.
after generation. I think that's what's so special about your pieces is that they literally are art in your garden, but they tell such a story, and they're there forever.
Well, they're meant to evoke another sentiment. So hopefully it's something that's attractive. I mean, if we look, for example, at the
Let's have
hydra,
a little look at this.
this is meant to be. This is meant to be something beautiful and fluid coming out of nature.
Yes.
But it's also got another energy to it, which is the gold or the sinuous part of the bronze.
And where do you get your inspiration from?
The bottle.
The
I'm
bottle.
joking.
You in this bottle. Sounds like we need to have a bottle together.
I don't. Well, no. Unfortunately, I'm not a drinker. So,
Oh my goodness.
no, the inspiration comes from mostly from nature. So I love shadows, I love time, I love light, I love texture. I mean, this piece here is called the Dark Planet.
And you've used pebbles?
They're pebbles, but really interesting. If you run your hand over it, it's so tactile and perfect.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
What a
So
beautiful feeling.
to have something that is a solid mass of stone
Yes.
that is so perfect to the touch and implausible, how on earth can a ball of pebbles be balanced together like that?
I have absolutely no idea. That is really rather remarkable.
There's also a light in there which comes out at night
Wow.
rather than.
And you've got the tiny little gaps between
Yes,
each
which-
pebble, so I'm sure it's so effective.
Well,
at night.
on a misty night, it's like little shafts of light coming out like it's really beautiful.
Really special. So then over here, we've got, can we call this copper?
This is bronze.
Bronze. And so you've got the bronze on the outside, and then you've got the gold on the inside.
Yeah, that's a marine grade bronze.
Yes.
And the inside is 23 3/4 carat gold.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
there's a really
Almost
funny.
jewellery.
So that when we first made it, we made it in a workshop. We carried it outside. The sunlight hit it, and it just burst. As you can see now, there's this glow.
See the glisten
But it's a
through.
glow that we weren't expecting. And I'm not kidding you, that everybody who'd been working on it jumped back and said, what's happening?
amazing.
And it's now become a signature piece because of this
Part of your
really...
collection.
Yes, but it's because of the glow is just... yeah.
Absolutely. And then you've got a masterpiece like this. So tell me about this.
This is definitely one of the pieces that is, I think it's one of my favourites.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What do you call this?
this is called Taurus.
Taurus.
Which I think in the sort of realm of physics is it should be a sort of magnetic element that holds an energy within.
Interesting. Okay.
But essentially, because I didn't have any formal training, I've always struggled to consider myself as an artist, although we are perceived as, yes, well, tell that to my family. But more to the point, so this, I'm quite focused on the fact that one has to be very careful about ego. Egos get in the way of a lot of the goodness in human beings. So when I make a piece of sculpture like this, it is big, it's bold, it's contemporary, it's very slick. But you put it in the garden and it has no ego. So it's just about the planting, the sky, the trees, the leaves.
Let's leave a little light in here. So
That created a lovely glow,
like a
halo in there.
halo. Gosh, that's beautiful.
But and it changes all the time. I mean, we've got a blue sky now. You had scudding clouds or vapor trails or stars.
powerful. It's quite
Very
dramatic.
powerful. But it's not about the sculpture. It's about what the sculpture sees, which is quite important.
It mirrors its surroundings.
It embellishes and pays homage to its surroundings.
Amazing. And I always think this building that you create, I don't know, do you create it every year?
Different
Or
buildings.
Different
We've
buildings.
had different buildings. This is the 2 years ago we had a modern building which I loved because it had a special VIP deck up on top.
VIP.
And we had that 2 years running. And then we had this building, but it was taken down at the end of Chelsea and reconfigured into this building, which was different. I mean, the previous one had 2 turrets and.
So you've got some gorgeous wood in there. You've got the lovely traditional red brick at the back, and then can you talk me through this water feature at the
Yes,
back? That is
quite
stunning.
So, water is an element, and it's very. What's the word? It's essential to life, and we love it. But I also love about it is it's reassuring, it's cooling, it's mesmerising, and if you have water, all is well in your world. So the very presence of water has a kind of calming, cathartic effect on human beings.
The sense of dripping water.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so relaxing.
So
and you
here-
always want to touch it. It's so beautiful.
It's flowing off there quite.
Stunning. Look at that. And so,
So-
how have you crafted this?
So I had to make a water feature for somewhere in the Middle East, but it was enormous. It was very long. And we couldn't make a single panel because we couldn't ship it, we couldn't transport it, etc. So I devised this system of we could make this 10 meters long, 2 meters long, 100 meters long, and as high as we like. And we assemble it made out of these panels. And the joy of it is, as the water flows down, it eddies to the centre, and then it will eddy to the next. So if you stand back and let your mind wander, there's a shimmer.
You see the shimmer,
Yeah.
that's exactly it. And actually, if you look really closely, you can see the water coming round
Yes.
and dripping. That is
And at night, it's lit up, and
so
the light
special.
catches the tip of every.
Oh my goodness, well that is so beautiful. Thank you so much for spending so much time with us and talking us through the garden, your incredible pieces of art. They are just astonishing, and also this beautiful stand. We've got some beautiful garden furniture.
This is Simon Burville from Gaze Burville. It's just brilliant. It's the nicest oak furniture.
Gorgeous quality. You might need to ask for his business card on the
give
way
you
out.
that.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much
No,
again.
we'll see you again. We'll see you,
Definitely.
if not before, next Chelsea.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, without a shadow of doubt, as in the sundial.
Literally, as in the sundial. Well said. Right, I have now managed to pinch the gentleman that is behind all of this beautiful garden. So everybody, this is Jamie, and Jamie has designed this garden here at David Harber. So could you tell us a little bit, first and foremost, yourself? You started telling me, and I was saying, stop. So you started off as a gardener, essentially, and then turned into a design extraordinaire.
I started as an artist, really. So I studied fine art, and I was painting a lot of plants and landscapes. But I had a real passion for gardening. My parents are great gardeners, great gardeners,
So you've got
untrained.
green fingers through your veins.
Something like that. I ended up working on a vineyard, so I managed a vineyard for a long period of time down in Dorset. And then my mother decided, you should do garden design. And I said, I don't know enough about plants. And so I went off to horticulture college, I did an RHS course, I did an NCH in hort, and my passion started from there. And
And
then
so you basically combined your sort of studying from being in fine art to your passion of plants and painting the plants into actually the designing how a garden should be put together.
Well, I look at it from a painting perspective, so using the plants as kind of colours and brushstrokes and textures. So we kind of think of it as a canvas and we start working that into a real garden. But I needed to learn more about plants. How do plants grow? How do they grow in the shade? How do they grow in the sun? What sort of soil types do they like? What aspect do they like? And that's why...
It's all to do with heights, and I know nothing about this. I'm very fortunate to have a beautiful garden, and my poor gardener, Steve, he's sort of like, oh, this blonde bimbo's back again. But I'm trying to learn, and I feel the passion for it, but I honestly, you are incredible, and this is just outstanding. Obviously, you're trying to show off, essentially, we're trying to sell these pieces, and you've done the most exceptional job of really underplanting them so beautifully that the more you look, there's real depth to it, there's heights, there's sort of, what do you call it, when there's different textures, and then you've got the beautiful sculptures.
We just start looking at kind of depth of field.
Depth of field, there we go.
At the back here we've got Rosa rubiginosa that's kind of giving you an arching appeal. That will come out in a lovely little white flower soon. And then you move through to things like the Nepeta here, which is a really common plant. So this is catmint. So when you smell it, it actually has a minty kind of smell to it.
Oh wow, you're right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful plant, really common, really easy to grow. And then deeper in the shade you've got things like a brizia, so a grass that has a really effervescent top to it. And then some colour through the scabious. So as we've moved down, we've started to kind of shape and form this beautiful piece of sculpture, and I thought that was really important. And then going through to things like hostas, which you've got that lime green against the dark slate. So working with texture, colour, form, position, and this moves through into a more shady area. So this is a natural area that would get more shade in your garden. So we have things like the hosta and ferns, and then moving up to these amazing Angelica, Archangelica, which are giving you this kind of sunburst or firework.
A family of, obviously, I'm an absolute amateur, I know nothing about gardens. I mean, our garden is currently filled with the most beautiful alliums, and obviously the structure of that beautiful flower is something quite similar to
Very similar. So you get that kind of... Is it the same
type of family,
it's in the Umbrellifer family, so things like cow parsley are under that same family, but you also get these amazing kind of big leaves
I
up
saw
there
that.
as well.
They're gorgeous. I'm definitely adding those
kind
to
of
the list.
casting this beautiful shadow across the garden. And then moving through into something that would be a little bit wetter shade.
Yeah.
So you have things like the irises.
You really have to think about it. So for those people on my YouTube channel who might not, have that many green fingers, and they want to start gardening themselves, would you then suggest to look at your garden, see where the sun rises, the sun sets, where they get shade, maybe there's a little bit more water, there's not that much drainage, and then think about, have a Google as to what flowers and plants work well?
The most important thing you can do, right plant, right place. So that's the number one rule. So map your sun, and that will change throughout the seasons as well. So spring you'll get different sun to summer and to autumn. Map your sun, find out where your shade is, find out where your sun is, and then look at plants that grow specifically in those spaces. So this is a perfect example of kind of wet shade. So the irises love this, we've got the ferns, the hostas, and then we've got moss kind of growing through, lots of different leaf shapes, lots of different textures, not a lot of colour, we've got bits of white kind of coming through, but garden design doesn't have to be, gardening doesn't have to be all about colour, it can be about texture and form as well, and that's something that's understated. Oh, and the regersia. So these beautiful, they're just going over at the moment, this beautiful star-like white flower. Likes a bit of shade.
Look at the bumblebee having a little bit of a, oh, that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well, you've done the job, and actually I'm a bit blown away by the Taurus really, because I didn't think I fully understood it until David explained it to me, but basically wherever you put that is a reflection of you in your life, not in terms of seeing yourself, but in terms of what it's seeing. So for example, you can see a beautiful tree or blue sky, but on a day where it might be cloudy or rainy or thunder and lightning, it's just so dramatic, and at the minute it's actually, almost the planter is framing it that way, and it's so beautiful. So what have you got down here?
So, further closer to the sculpture, we've got this which is a lovely shrub. Which
Tongue twister, that one.
it will turn a bright red in autumn and then lose its leaves. It's a really dramatic plant.
And is this something that's all year round? That will come back again next year?
Yeah, so grow
So
again
important.
next spring. But
Yeah.
moving through more whites, we've got the Astrantia here, which again likes a little bit of shade but will tolerate some sun. And then coming through, this is our one anomaly in the garden. So I like the story of putting one plant in there that is nowhere else.
Okay.
So we have this little blue salver.
Oh,
It's very delicate.
It's beautiful.
And it's the only one in the garden.
I
So
love
it's
that.
a bit of fun.
I love
kind of
that.
hidden
the black
within
sheep
the space.
of the family.
Yeah, but
okay,
it's really
there's
cute.
two of us here.
And it happens in a garden. Sometimes you'll get wind-pollinated seeds will come into the garden. Suddenly
Self-seeded,
you'll think,
yeah.
where did that come from? So I like telling that story.
I love
And
that.
then-
And then what is in here?
So these are deep purple poppies. So,
when do we think they're going to bloom?
Well, we've had one go over already at the start of the garden. So
hopefully the next couple of days.
2 days, I think.
Okay, we'll have to come back tomorrow and come and see whether that it's out.
It should be.
Fingers
It's just
crossed.
breaking now. You can see
It's just about to
starting
come
to
out.
break. So 2 days, I think it will be perfect.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk us through the garden. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think it's so important to be able to show off these magnificent pieces, and you've done the most exceptional job. So you guys are in the running for you're in the competition. And when do you find out?
I think we find out tomorrow morning, or some point tomorrow.
Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for some bubbles to celebrate. So we'll have to find out where you came. But I have a good feeling you're gonna. It's exceptional. So thank you. Thank you. Coming and having a little look. This looks incredible. It literally is.
It looks unreal, doesn't it?
Look at the planting.
As like a garden spa. Rosemary facial.
I'm there. I will be your first client, Holly.
I just like how they've got like rain.
I agree with that.
Quite refreshing on a day like today. This is the only day of the year that
Stunning.
they fake rain.
That is
It's
so
very
clever,
true.
isn't it?
It's so clever.
Nature is, that's probably what they call movie sets, isn't it?
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Look at how they've got the rain dripping off of the incredible slates. It's stunning.
They'll have to take the plants out
And replant them. Will they replant well?
Have you seen the end of Chelsea?
No.
It's like
A massacre. Oh no. I need to come here and just collect flowers.
we can be the SOS team that just comes
Yes.
and everything
Yes.
away.
Thank you. Thank you. Day 2 Chelsea Flower Show, and things are looking up.
Mummy has a penchant for a little glass of
Buble. Here we go.
She used to have a penchant for Dad, but it didn't last very long.
Oh, Daddy, please, no smutty talk, please.
That's not smutty. Some of the love of my life.
Oh, the both of us here.
you've got your daughter's hand.
Oh, is that not yours, Harber?
That was mine.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh, I was holding you. Look at this
There we
cute
are.
little behaviour back here. So sweet. Goals.
Through Hambledon yet and on the champagne smoked sandwiches. It's been quite a stressful morning.
It's like herding cats with you lot. Well, cheers. Chelsea Flower Show Family Day. Cheers, Mama. Oh,
Cheers,
what a
darling.
way to start the day. Well, the weather is slightly different, but I've got some gorgeous company today. We've got the stars of the show. Mummy is here and Marcus is here, the birthday boy. Officially, happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
Oh, and as you can see, the weather is not great. However, we are not going to let that dampen our spirits, are we, Mummy?
No, of course we're not.
We're not. We are fully charged with Buble already, and we are literally just walking into the RHS Chelsea Flower show for day 2, which is actually, in fact, Members' Day. It has become a family tradition, and we've got lots of our friends here, so let's go and spend the day together. I've got the Mama Rita here, and I just cannot wait to have the most gorgeous day with the fam, filled with so much happiness, little bit of rain, lots of champagne, and so much fun. Marcus looking very dashing indeed in his birthday suit.
Not sure it's my birthday suit.
It is his birthday suit.
My birthday suit might cause more concern than this.
So Marcus actually got this beautiful navy linen suit for his birthday.
I was rather hoping for some sunshine.
Yes, sorry, sadly I couldn't deliver the sunshine. And Daddy is really dressed for the occasion. We have just popped to Travis actually first. I know, Mummy is cherub spotting for the house in Mallorca. I know the dog may have to actually come home with us, but this is just beautiful. So this is the company called Gardenard, and Travis is this gentleman here speaking to Daddy, and he has the most beautiful garden statuary, all antique, the most incredible heritage. I love the pair of greyhounds. I'm so sad they have been sold, which is just devastating. However, I think we have enough dogs with pointy noses.
Absolutely.
But this looks gorgeous. I brought Mummy back to Primrose Hall Peonies, and this is where we are getting the peonies for next season. So we've had a little look, and we think Blushing Queen, we're going for Coral Sunset, which is that. And then I think Mother's Choice is just a little bit too similar to Blushing Queen. However, have you seen the saucers there? Okay, we're going around the edge. We're going around the edge. As you can see, it is a lot busier today, and I think exaggerated slightly. Oh, wait, Mummy? Because it's raining outside. So I think those are absolutely stunning. The saucers, I think, are the ones so classy, and just look at the way that they open. Soft salmon saucer, just stunning. Okay, well, Mummy, that is a great job done. But look at, hang on, look at Aletti. No. Look at these, just extraordinary, beautiful. Right, we are now shielded away from the rain, and I'm actually heading to David Austin to take Mummy and Daddy to show them a few of the new roses. So let's go and have a little look. So I've just come to see David Austin, and they have won a gold medal for their stand. Quite honestly, I don't know how they wouldn't have done. And again, this is the Emma Bridgewater rose. It is a brand new rose. They've just done the collaboration. Oh, what an incredible day. This is just gorgeous. So Mummy and Daddy are coming to have a little look. I know, isn't it beautiful? I was actually showcasing this yesterday. So come and have a little look at the new rose. This is the Emma Bridgewater, and it's the scent that's incredible. I wish you guys could smell what it's like in here. It's a little bit of a smaller rose, a little bit dainty.
I think that would actually suit.
Would suit home in the UK. I think so too. I think so too. Oh, the butter yellow. That is
in Mallorca.
I've just brought Mummy to the foxgloves and the delphiniums, and I definitely think we need to have some more in the garden. It just really adds height and colour into those beautiful borders. Also look at these florals here. Gosh, what on earth? Mummy, what are these?
double begonias.
Double begonias?
Grandma used to love a begonia.
Did she?
Absolutely, but I don't know, I think they're coming back into fashion a bit. It's a bit like dahlias, they sort of went out of fashion, and I think they're
Oh, they're very much back in. But just have a look at that delphinium up there. Look at Spindrift. Just the combination of the pale purple and the blue. It's just outstanding. Marcus, what do we think?
Well,
Delphiniums?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They are absolutely stunning.
£6 or 6 for £90.
Well, 6 for 90 is a better deal. They are expensive, but they come back year after year, don't they? So, good investment.
I would have, they're nice in groups of colour, so I'd probably have 3 of each.
3, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely have 3 Spindrift.
3 Spindrift, yeah.
What do you think of the Clifford Lass, Mummy? That's the very real lilac there. Do you like that? Clifford Lass? No?
I'm trying to see which one it is.
It's the one next to the dark, but next to
I can
Michael
see
Ayres.
Michael Ayres.
And then the one next door to it is Clifford Lass.
Oh yes, very, very pretty.
Perfect. We'll take 3 of them.
3 Clifford
And,
Lass?
and I like the Orpheus as well, because I think it's got both, it's shot with both of the colours.
But then they do actually have a slightly small one. So that is 3 then 12 foot. Would you then suggest
You could go for the shorter ones if you wanted. If you wanted them, you could have the taller ones at the back and the shorter.
So you'd say that this small darker blue one?
Yeah.
And did you say you did the orifice in a smaller plant?
So not that. So when you do that one in a tall.
Oh, okay, only a tall plant. Okay, and that blue dawn is also tall.
That's also tall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we'll take 3 of the orifice as well, and then what would you say would then pair together well in the bed that is a smaller plant?
So what have we got? We've got Spindrift, we've got Orchis, and we've got Clifford Lass.
Yes.
So
do you do a pink?
yeah, so we've got Rosemary Block, which is lovely.
Gorgeous, that's beautiful. Again, is that a tall one?
So that's a tall one, yeah.
Do you do any short
We
pink?
do not.
So the only short is the blue tit.
It's the blue tip and the blue jade.
And the blue jade. Let's go blue jade. I think it's absolutely
jade is
beautiful. And it's
lovely.
got little purple centres. I think they're stunning. Well, that is fantastic. Thank you so, so much. Also, these are just outstanding, how big they are. How do you get the begonias? They are just
So yeah, they're just
remarkable.
They're hybrids of the normal begonias, so they just grow a lot bigger.
They grow a lot bigger. Gosh, stunning.
yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Thank you so much. Mummy's come to Aldgate Home, which have these stunning mirrors. So I actually brought you here last year. And these are the mirrors that we bought last year, Mummy. Let's have a little look. And they're above the fireplace outside. And then look at these. Just stunning.
Something like that.
I think it's fantastic.
It would fill the whole space up. Or
These two are plotting.
so I have got a shorter version. I think the shorter arch is the one.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Well, I think that guy's got
That is a yes. Well, I must admit, it's a little bit wet. However, we're having a wonderful day. We are now exploring the show gardens with Mummy, Daddy and Marcus, and then heading up to David Harbour to have our picnic of absolute dreams. We've just collected it from Travis, so I'm really hoping we're going to be able to sit underneath that gorgeous little outhouse that he has, slightly shielded from this awful rain. Gosh, the difference a day makes. Anyway, it's still beautiful and it's a gorgeous family day out. Well, quite honestly, I feel like David Harbour and his wife Sophie have been the real stars of the show. They've saved our bacon for another year because today is quite honestly the most miserable weather, and we have not.
I've never known it.
So
Chelsea to rain like this.
Yeah, it is bucketing it down. So we are on the David Harbour stand. We are on the most beautiful table that is by Gaze and Burville. We've got champagne, smoked salmon sandwiches, and Mummy is looking around actually at the sculptures to just admire them and kind of think about what we need in Mallorca.
Well, I have spotted a couple of lovely things.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I gave everybody a tour yesterday. The sundial is magnificent, and I was telling everybody how I really wanted to do one for Dad's 75th, but however my siblings were too stingy. said siblings, if you're watching this, tut tut. Anyway, we've had the most gorgeous day, considering it's been utterly miserable. It's been gorgeous, and actually this evening they are having an event with Veranda magazine and their clients here at the David Harber stand, and I was explaining that my mother was quite possibly reading a Veranda magazine when she was giving birth to me. She's that dedicated. I do feel terrible because yesterday was so beautiful. What has been your favourite part of Chelsea Flower Show today?
Well, I think what we did is we actually spent more time in the big tent and we ordered some beautiful things.
Beautiful things.
And
Lots of sweet peas, lots of peonies.
talking to people. Whereas, you know, I think I might just be going back and watching it on BBC Two tonight.
No. We've got to go and say hello to, oh gosh, Louise at Italian Terrace, and then we are heading over to La Familia, which is obviously my family in Italian, because we are going as a fam. It's a family tradition. It's Mark's birthday, and we are going to have the most gorgeous evening together. Here's the old boy. He's not too pleasant about his old boy. No, here's the young chap. I know.
Let's have the boy.
You can only but giggle. It is absolutely bucketing cats and dogs. It is raining mooses. Oh, how about a moose? I think that might have to be the title of the vlog at this point. Ow, I've just smacked myself in the face with the umbrella. That's great. Mummy? A moose?
A moose. I tell you what I love are the hares.
Show me the hares. I must say, all of you guys love our hares in our garden. And look at those. Just gorgeous. They said come to Chelsea Flower Show. It'd be fun. Chelsea Flower.
I'm going back to Mallorca.
It would have been fun if you'd ordered the sunshine.
Oh, I'm not having any of it. Come on, be positive.
Oh, what a lovely day.
It was lovely.
It was very lovely.
Don't be such a sport.
No, it was fine, and I saw my lovely friends. And
It was very wet. I mean, I turned up with ringlets, and quite frankly, this is like straggly rat's tails. Yeah, round rats. Anyway, things are looking up because I'm about to undress the largest Milanese you've ever seen in your entire life.
La Familia.
Liver and onions.
You're going liver and onions.
Yeah.
No.
You're going liver and onions.
I'm going liver and onions. Right
What are
now.
you doing? You're doing Dover sole.
I know she can't.
No, can't do another Dover sole. Truffle pasta, maybe.
No, hang on a minute. No one's allowed that as a main course because we're having it as a
That
midi.
guy's got that.
Having it as a midi, Daddy. A truffle pasta. So what are you doing for main then if we're doing truffle pasta
I
as
already
a
spoke
midi?
with the girl in there. I'll go inside, but if you didn't call me, I didn't know.
Hang on a minute, I need to put my seatbelt on.
Chicken and a brick or
Hang on.
Taxi driver.
Okay, quick, I need to put my seatbelt on.
Because you can
Calves
take
liver.
the
Oh, calves liver, delish. Right, we'll see you guys
wheelchair and all
there.
kinds of-
I am so proud. I'm so proud. Mummy's got her Joe Loves paintbrush.
I love it.
Yeah?
Do you know why? Because actually it's just so easy to sort of have a little
Oh my god, it's so
smear on, yeah.
fresh. It's so
Gorge.
fresh. That's the pomelo.
Yeah,
Right,
lovely.
I'm going to get a bit of that on. What else have we got in my gorgeous Chloe?
No, I think that might be going to Mallorca.
No, I don't think it is. I definitely don't think it is. Oh, Mummy's scarf is looking beautiful. He's the real love of our lives, actually, if truth be known. Both of our husbands have gone in, and John is our knight in shining armour. Right, come on, Mummy. Not to sound horrible, but off you trot. Can I come under your umbrella with you? John, we love you. We wish we were married to you. You are the real star of the show. Thank you. Our husbands are horrible, and look at them over there. Thank you so much, John. Right, see you in a little bit. Right, I'm coming with you onto here.
Oh, Penny Morrison, quickly.
Oh, we're going to look at Penny Morrison. Okay, all right. We're going to look at Penny Morrison under the same umbrella. This is a very small umbrella.
Look at that.
It looks beautiful. What is that smell?
Cigarettes.
Oh, cigarettes. Oh. Look at Penny Morrison, everybody. Stunning. I can't even get it straight because the umbrella is so small. Right, come on. Off we go to La Familia. Okay, this is just gorgeous. Oh gosh, it's very wet. So this is La Familia. I brought you here last year, but just to be able to show you a little bit more, they have all of these incredible pictures of all of their family, the people that have visited, their children, the generations and generations, different chefs, and of course the incredible people that have come to La Familia over the years. Thank you so much, sir. We have such wonderful friends here, and Cami and V are here, so they live literally a stone's throw from La Familia. I love it. Sue's got a fine vintage. Oh my
best stuff ever made.
Iron brew. That is horrific. You cannot ingest that.
Oh,
That is brilliant. So we've got the best table in the house, overlooking everybody. This is gorgeous. We've got Cami, got V, and we are literally having the most gorgeous evening at our favourite restaurant. What did you go for, Mummy? Oh, it looks so good. And Cami went with the rabbit. Looks rather poppingly delicious. And V went with the broccoli. Fusilli. Delicious. There's a vongoli over there. I've got food envy. What did Daddy go for? Oh, and what did you go for? Oh, here they come. Oh, wow. Here we go. Thank you so much. Oh, the birthday boy, his favourite meal. Liver and onions. And here is mine. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Oh, wowzers. Delicious. And I went with prawns with a side salad. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marcus. Happy birthday to you. So we've got a scrumptious La Familia tiramisu. I think we're all going to be having a nibble of your tiramisu, baby.
You're not.
Happy birthday.
My tiramisu.
Good morning, my angels. I hope you're all okay. I'm sorry I didn't come back on last night. By the time we got home, it was very late, but what a glorious, well, I say glorious. It was very, very wet, but every single thing else was just incredible. I think days like that, it really does just make me like stop and think and really appreciate just being healthy, happy, and having my family. I think those are, you know, the most important and the real luxuries of life. And we just had the most gorgeous day. Chelsea Flower show in the rain can be slightly miserable. However, we had the best time. We set up our little picnic at the David Harber stand, and Sophie and David, their hospitality was just outstanding. And we just had the most gorgeous, gorgeous day. We did explore the show gardens. I really wanted to show Mark and Mummy a few bits and pieces. We got all of our peonies bought for the season. We bought some incredible delphiniums. We bought some foxgloves, a few different bulbs, lots of seeds. So that's really, really exciting. And I cannot wait to share how they sort of like go into the English borders and how we dot them around the garden at home. Oh, I feel like this is very fastly becoming a week with me vlog. I didn't actually anticipate vlogging today. However, I've got such a gorgeous day ahead. I thought that you would all really enjoy coming along too. So I am back up to London for the third day running. I do feel a little bit croaky. I'm not getting much sleep at the moment, and it is absolutely absolutely bucketing it down. I'm dressed for summer. However, the weather is saying autumn, winter. It's that awful. However, we are trotting over the road. Again, parking angels. I am literally parked opposite the pop-up shop, and as you can see, I'm wearing my gorgeous Leonora dress, and I am having breakfast with Leonora. They've got a pop-up shop in King's Road at the moment, so I'm going to go over, see the team, see the gorgeous new collection. I can see a little one-shoulder beauty that's in this stunning print. I have got a navy blazer to pop over my shoulders, and I'm rocking my little Dior bag today. Yeah, I've gone with like navy accents, which I'm hoping is gonna like tone down the look. Super classy. I'm also going to pop on my wedges. My wedges are looking a little bit worse for wear because of the rain yesterday, but I just thought, you know what, there's no point getting another pair of shoes soaking wet. And these, as you can see, I mean, look, they're still so wet from yesterday. These are perfect, they're going to do the trick. I do also think, I mean, there's nothing worse than getting a pair of shoes wet. I drove up in dry shoes so I don't get sick. There is nothing worse than like wearing a wet pair of shoes. They don't smell just yet, but you know that awful like damp smell. Anyway, hopefully that's not going to happen. So the wedges are going on. The blazer will most certainly be going on. Oh God, hopefully got some very dodgy looks going on. And then we are going to be having breakfast with Leonora. Then we are heading over to the Treehouse Hotel to go and see the Next and French Connection collaboration. I'm so excited. I've worked with Next a couple of times, and we just shot an incredible campaign for the new Nina Campbell collection. So I cannot wait to see what this collection looks like. And so that is what we're doing at around about like 12:31. And then this afternoon we are heading to Covent Garden for an event with a very, very exciting perfume brand. It's all sort of based around an ice cream parlor, and it's going to be incredible. So we've got a busy but gorgeous day ahead, and yeah, we're gonna do it all together. So as we always say, let's do this. Here we go. So this is the Leonora pop-up here on King's Road, looking so, so beautiful. Look at this gorgeous little breakfast setup. We've got some stunning little yogurt with strawberries, raspberries, granola, a little bit of honey. We've got some gorgeous croissants. God, this is so stunning. A little bit of champagne with orange juice. Wouldn't say no to a mimosa. This is the beautiful Emily Mortimer collection. Everything is semi-precious stones. They do gorgeous topaz pearls, both in white gold and yellow gold, and it is absolutely beautiful. Incredible price points and just stunning. I've actually picked up this stunning blue topaz with, it's set in yellow gold, which is the one that's actually come off. So I've got a gorgeous little box like this. I love the branding, but most importantly, these sparkly little numbers are absolutely stunning. Gosh, aren't those absolutely gorgeous? So I will leave all of the details in that description box down below. So this is called the Octavia, and I am head over heels in love. Classic white dress, every single detail I love. The round collar, the covered buttons, the lace, the poofy sleeve, and also the length. It is just gorgeous. This is the beautiful Indian lapis. Look at Sarah looking absolutely outstanding, looking stunning. And this is the one shoulder. Oh, just in love with this. So I'm now making my own natural cleaning products, which is very, very exciting. So I went with the lavender scent. So I'm pouring this in the funnel. Fabulous. Divine. Thank you so much.
There we go.
And then we're going to
pour
pop
all
in.
of this in. So this is distilled water.
This is distilled water. Divine. Gosh, it's going to smell absolutely heavenly. Gorgeous. Thank you.
And
It's like a
then,
little scientific experiment. I love it.
and then we're just going to zero the scales
Scales.
again. And we're going to do 200 of this one. So I've overfilled that a bit. So make sure you do 200 on the
Okay.
scales.
200. And what is this?
This is distilled water. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just water that's been filtered. So it's got no rubbish in it, basically.
Fantastic. And oh, just over. Sorry.
Yeah, and the white vinegar. Yeah.
Amazing.
Perfect. And then we've got here, this is Castile soap. So Castile soap is basically made from seed oils. It's super
Okay.
natural. It's got all the ingredients on here, but it's basically used for pet health, kid health, all that sort of stuff.
Oh well, so it's
No
super
additives.
natural, no additives.
But if you were to just put essential oil into this, you could use it as like a hand scrub
Oh,
already.
amazing.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So what
Gorgeous.
we'll do is 30 ml of that.
30 mils, and here we're back at 0. Okay, 30 mils. Ooh.
Yeah, just give it sort of like a soapy.
A soapy,
Exactly,
yeah,
finish.
foam up a little bit.
It helps break down all of the dirt and grime as well.
Oh gosh, there we go.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Brilliant. So we'll take this out now, and then we can pop your champagne as well.
A little spritzer in there. And there you go.
There we go.
How exciting. Thank you so, so much. I mean, what a view as well. Making natural cleaning products with a beautiful view. Thank you so much. I absolutely will do. Thank you. Oh, well that was absolutely gorgeous. First and foremost, so lovely to meet the team, and the French Connection Next collection is absolutely beautiful. Very sort of modern, a little bit laid back, beautiful neutral tones, the most gorgeous quality fabrics. I was obsessed with the vases, all made, handmade in India. I mean, just beautiful quality. So very excited to hopefully get my little fingers on a few of their products. It's just beautiful and really, really lovely just to meet the team and actually pop faces to names, or faces to email addresses, I should say. But it was gorgeous and so nice to meet new people. I always say that it's, you know, it's amazing, these events, and although, you know, life is busy and the schedule is extremely busy, it's so lovely to be able to squeeze in days like today, because you get to meet so many like-minded and fascinating people from all different walks of life. So oh, there's a big bump, hold on. There we go. In case the camera goes flying. You are attached, however, it's a bit wobbly. We are now heading over to Covent Garden for the KJA Perfume Parlour. It's in collaboration with, I think you can kind of guess, it's going to be like gelato ice cream themed with the most incredible, beautiful perfumes. So we are making our way over to Covent Garden. It's been a gorgeous, busy but gorgeous day, and yeah, just seeing the streets of London. The weather has actually slowed down a little bit. It was bucketing it this morning. So we're going left here. Gentlemen, that is not a zebra crossing, thank you. I do not want to hit you. Okay, right, I'm going to focus on the road, and I will see you guys once we get there. Little person. Hi. Oh my goodness, you little flipper. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. She's so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Divine. What is she? He. What is his name? Toby. Oh, Kobe. Yeah. What a gorgeous name.
So nice to meet
So stunning. Oh my goodness, this looks incredible. So I've gone with Go Nuts. because peanut butter is my favorite thing in the world. Also, I've gone with the Awaken Your Senses, which is a coffee ice cream, and then a Noir Delight, which is chocolate hazelnut, and it looks incredible. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So this is the KJA Perfume Parlour. So we've got all of the perfumes, and we've got all of the ice creams and all these glamorous ladies over here. Gosh, this is so gorgeous. Thank you so, so much. That looks amazing. Insane. And the piece de la resistance, I think, has got to be, thank you darling, one of these gorgeous little crispy cakes on the top. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. I mean, have you ever seen something that looks quite so delicious?